and this is a song called Love Again. Might be about love. There's a soul without a name, and her voice began to fail as the sea fell across her bow. Though the storm was inside, her eyes closed to the sky, veiled as it sank down. There's a fool selling trust in every town and every port, as living is discussed and the chance to see it all. He counts all his gold and hopes that it holds more. Well, I see it in the eyes of every time you were surprised, then slid down to the cold comfort floor. If I could erase the misty eyes and hide the thorns stuck in your side, would you know what you're looking for? If a song was written to enable the wisest words in every fable, if the pain inside your heart had a door, would the notes explain the ways the knocks give grant to any praise? Would you throw away your tally of the score? Hi, good got a spoken word for you. I used to work in offices before progressing to where I am now, and this is where I met her. She was a new starter there, and this is called Kindness, Honesty, Humour and Office Love. I've always been a picky fucker. 6 months it took with Emma. The long time taken had nothing to do with her first day's polyfiller foundation or Krusty the Clown eyebrows. It just takes time to cut my heart out. I was in my early 20s and still yet to meet somebody who really impressed me. It's not facial symmetry or dressing skimpily that arrests me, but she was smoking outside in the designated shed. But don't get me wrong, it's not the polluting of her lungs that knocked me dead. It was her words to others, her best wish thoughts taught to those who felt the need for different perspectives. Her kindness seemed relentless, and nobody was above or beneath her. The balance between id and ego uncanny. She didn't even elasticate a grin when the office dits came to quiz. Is it normal to have green ooze coming out your fanny? Me and Emma started to lunch together, then well-timed stationery cupboard visits. We'd get the coffees and teas together. She'd drive me home too, and God, how I wish we'd had unisex loos. In those months, I knew she had a screw. Not like that. She had a fella who was a paranoid pressure tester who'd call her whenever she might have had the chance to find somebody better. A jail of love me forever, you are my only pleasure. An aggressive, quick driver, neon undercarriage, baseball captain, chav demeanoured. On and off he'd seen her, even unconsented, miscarriaged and promised. She'd tell me all, unashamed and honest. I fell in love before I kissed her. I started to love working because I missed her. The weekends became the bends that never end, and I'd need to see the face of my smiling friend. A silly sense of humour was the big hitter. Not much else can make somebody fitter. I remember one day I placed my hand under her leg as she drove me home. She held my arm so it wouldn't roam, but it couldn't be removed either. I felt a tingling sensation in my heart. She looked over at me, smiled sweetly, and then ripped out this massive, massive fart. Seriously, it distorted the skin on my hand, ripples made like a Dyson Airblade, and it was so loud, I looked out the window, expecting an air raid. And then it happened. on a lunch break, sat by a pond that transformed into a lake. The office building became a beautiful folly, and there was this majestic water feature, which I'm sure wasn't a couple of bicycle tyres on top of a trolley. I swept her hair and took breath of her neck. She shuddered. I thought she was going to be sick. She said, "I can't do this, I'm with Rick, so what else could I do?" I kissed her quick, and then it all blew up. Shit Rick followed her to mine. I dashed into the garage to hide, well, as he would have it, but actually I was trying to decide whether I should use a claw hammer or a mallet. It ended well though. Rick was sentenced to 3 years for his coke habit. Somebody had catched him granny bag snatching. And for over 3 years, me and Emma were together. Even thoughts of making bells chime. But there is an end to this rhyme, though I don't think this is the right occasion.